is. Good Grumpical Monday, everyone. And how the Grump are you? And how is your May the 4th going? Mine? I'm still recovering from this weekend's lovely convention. It was a total blast. Microwave, huge success. The portrait, it's always a good laugh. The DJ booth in pieces over there. But the Lego room's kind of a mess. I did some cleaning of it today, pulling the fish because this is a really cool buy that I got at that's loud. That I got at the convention. It was $15. 3D printed Lego fish. Even fits for like a bottle. So I was thinking of like putting one of those corkscrew things in there, and now it's for wine, things like that. Rob, good to see you. Saw you all weekend, so I don't have to worry about talking to you. Manatee, saw you yesterday too, and had good dinner with him. We went to Chili's right after the convention. I may have been tired. Sorry I didn't talk too much to you, buddy, but it was a blast, as always. Let's see. I've been sleeping most of the day. You lazy boy. Your mom would beat your butt. But yes, Rob and Manatee finally got to meet each other, so Grump Nation citizens are finally meeting each other in person, which is cool. So let me do a little circle around, because like I said, I did some cleaning earlier. I don't want to do all cleaning for that, so we'll do some sorting of the DJ booth. So I'll pick up a lot of the empty shoe boxes I got for real cheap deals. So we'll get those out, start doing that. But I figured I'd do a little quick room tour because this is all about, I have no idea today because I'm still a little groggy. So we'll start over here. So as you can see, I still have the Nexo banner. My miniature pirate flag, the big one is outside with the pigs. There's a Planko game right behind it. That's a family game we play. So there's the DJ booth, and it's all of its glory. See how much I can go with this camera. Actually, you know what? Since I'm not using that light, why do I don't just do it this way? Because it's tangled up. That's why, Grumpy. But other way, I'll go as far as I can. It's tangled up. So, Manatee, as you can see, there's the skulls and zombie head you gave me a long time ago. There's Yoda. There's Hey. The gauntlet, it's all lit up, as you can see. One piece set. There's some Star Wars stuff. Obviously, there's more Star Wars stuff all up there. There's the Pan Am. There's the Haunted Mansion ride. There's, that's as far as the wire wants to go right this second. That is the Batman movie lunchbox with DVD and all that. More Star Wars stuff, more Star Wars stuff, more Star Wars stuff. Great Wave. Star Wars stuff. Move this laptop so it can come with me a little. Or pull that cord out because that's, how you do things. There we go. A little more look. It's not lit up. So, we got Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. The rest is all in the Star Wars. Yeah, that's it. So the rest is all in. There's General Grievous. The closet. So, but that is everything so far. Then the city. As I do the Matrix. So the city is coming along. Not really, because I haven't really worked on it as much, as you can see. Convention box. All parts and pieces that are empty that I got to work on. Parts on the floor I saw too. There's the microwave. So for those that didn't get to see it, I put it on this piece of wood to slide for real quick. So I don't have the batteries on it, so you're not going to see the light. But this is what it looks like, Nexus. I see you're in the chat. What do you think, buddy? Look at this too. Oh. There's the cord. I just put it in there for travel. And it works and everything. So there's the inside. So some of you didn't get to see it. There's the 16 by 16 base plate where the light comes through. And let's see if I can. No, it doesn't want to get over here. So here is the mechanism, the motor. So behind the motor, it actually vents in the back. I'll show you. It goes around. Let's see if I can spin it. It weighs 37 pounds, boys and girls. So, hold on. So this is the portion that most 99% of the people at the convention did not see. Sorry for the woo. So they didn't see the technique that this thing is built with because I made sure I hid all three sides. So the back, I wanted it open for ventilation. So the motor is right here. And all convention, I was feeling the heat from the motor coming right here. So it actually worked like a ventilation for a microwave without the radiation. So here's extra gears if I wanted to slow it down because everyone said it was going too fast. I think it needs to go faster because, you know, more speed and power. Here's more of the clear pieces I've got to make the turntable more round instead of oval. So let me put you back on the stand. If it will let me. Scoot it in. Maybe. All right. So that is a basic, lovely tour of the room. Fish has got to go somewhere. Back in the microwave. This is the orc face, so this is how it travels through Amazon to its destinations. I'm kidding. So I know you guys are looking forward to this being the build, but you know, I'd rather sort out the DJ booth. My mother-in-law, who I love dearly, so that she laughed at the picture of the orc thing. Got me this shirt from Atlanta Brick Co. at their little kiosk in the convention. I think it kind of sums up my day. So that was very cool of her. But yeah, throw that over there. Grab a whole load of those. Get down, read the comments, and see how everyone else is doing. Let's catch up here. My Hercules beetle keeps falling off his thing, but whatever. All right. So, let me catch up on chat here. Grump J, you get any series? Not yet. For some reason, either like they've sold out quickly or my Walmart just doesn't have any. So, it's a shame. I'll probably have to go through the aftermarket series, but I only really want a lot of the tuba players because I saw a guy. Why are you so loud? Now it wants to work good. I saw a guy who took the tuba player and instead of using the tuba, he made a snare drum. So he's already thinking of the idea I was going with. So, wham, dance floor, dance revolution. I don't know where my other ones are, so I guess I'll have to open this up. But yes, I do definitely need to get a couple of those tuba players because before they go up to like $10-15, looks awesome. Thank you. I got so much. I'm using Turkish one. I got so much good reception for it, so I think I made the right call switching to life size appliances, I guess. So I'll be the appliance guy. I'll make my own category up as I go. Yeah, it was a good boy. I was definitely wore out though. I may actually, and it's going to be sad for me, but I may actually have to start wearing shoes when I'm in the convention hall because my poor feet, my ankles and my knees are in major pain. So I definitely got to. I feel like I'm hungover. This thing is like so loud. Ugh. I feel like I'm yelling, things like that. But my back and I know I'm a big fella, but my back and knees and everything were hurting. So I may have to start wearing shoes at conventions. Ugh. Olivia, how's it going? Good evening to you as well. Thank you for joining us. I was going to build The other two of this lovely set, the mantis and the butterfly, are the only two I got to build. But I just came back from the convention yesterday, and I figured since I tore down the DJ booth to revamp it for later on, I needed to kind of sort it out. Might as well do that. But thank you for joining us. Surprised they weren't floating around the convention hall. What wasn't floating around the convention hall? Maybe something I said. I don't know. I'm in that state of tiredness where I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Got a few things, but picked up. Yeah, there's a lot of good responses for Rob's fantasy build. He didn't win. I didn't win either. But hey, I had a good time. And for one time only, I think Corey did something that he'll never do again, throwing the bouquet for the mothers. That was funny. I'm so glad I caught that on camera. You had fun this week. I'm glad you did. Oh, I just realized who Olivia is. I'm sorry, Miss Lid. I'm tired. I know I got home before you guys, and I saw your text message that you made home safe, but I'm tired. But no, we had a good time. The three of us had a really good time. Nexus missed out, like always. So, but it's cool. You missed out. There we go. Look at that. Boom. You know, if I would have tore down the DJ booth before I did the microwave mock, I probably would have had enough black pieces, and I could have saved money. So, see, the DJ booth was a bad thing. So, weird they got to see me in this light, because that light ring, I think, is finally going. I know the other one did. It went down hard. Lost it. They put up a good fight. It was bright, too. I don't know why I wanted to just give up on life that day. Always grumpy when I said floating around the convention. I meant this. Oh, yeah. Actually, to tell you the truth, I really didn't see much of this series at the convention. But then again, I didn't get to really look around the vendors like I usually do because I'd say for some strange reason, but a good reason, our area was actually right by the entrance, so we were pretty busy. Rob would know if he was actually, at his spot. He, just like Atlanta Nexus, he walked around and made his mom and I have to watch his stuff because he had to go talk to everybody, all the girls. And that's right. I'm throwing your name under there, Rob. We know what you were doing. We witnessed to your indulgent. Yeah, I'll go with that. We'll be really loopy as tired as I am. It was a good time, though. For some reason, even though this time my phone was not connected to my laptop and all was not connected like it usually is, I didn't take as many pictures. And again, I broke my own stuff. You sorted Lego earlier today. I thought you were working on your city, young man. I'm supposed to get a tour of that city of yours, and your pizzeria. Darn you, Manatee. Give the people what they want. But no, that was fun. Fun dinner last night. It was a good meal at Chili's. Baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. Yes, that's right. I saved his trees from being stolen. Yeah. Lots of parents are letting their kids have sticky fingers these days. We had what, 3 families that security was following? That's just crazy. But they were following them since they first got into the amusement park area of Dieselland, because apparently they were acting suspicious then too. That's what one security guard was telling me. So I was like, holy crud. But that just shows you, though, that security team there, it works real well, because they had a couple undercovers, he said, that we didn't even know that because they weren't in uniform. So it was pretty crazy. But yeah, they're following a couple people around, a couple families. So, but I'm glad that, They pay good for their security because they could have just been like, yeah, whatever. It's Lego, it's toys, keys in my pocket. So they could have just said that, but no, they took it like it was a serious crime. The one guy was like, dude, it was just an $8 figure. There's no problem. And the security's like, no, not on my watch. And I was like, ooh, this guy's like, I run this security team. I'm like, you go, sir. You go, sir. Do your job, John McClane. I was waiting for him to actually do like that, toodaloo, mother, or whatever. Yippee-ki-yay. I was waiting for him to do something like that, or even like Paul Blart. That would have been funny. But no, they take their job seriously at that amusement place. So that's pretty good. Getting a lot of tiles and jumpers back, that's for sure. The dance floor was hopping. Hop, hop, hopping. I'm glad they didn't take my Powerpuff Girls. Those girls have gotten up there in price. That's all I've done. All this talking, 16 minutes of talking and taking this apart, that's all that's done. Who built this? Good God. I'm even bending it, try to pull them up faster. But, so, I've been looking at my Keurig today. I think it can be done. I think I can do an exact replica of it just because, there we go. Just because it doesn't look like the curves are too dramatic. It doesn't look like it's going to drive me nuts. So there's a chance that I could actually have that done for Chicago. But no promises on that. But the fact that I am going to be making a coffee machine is, yes, the next appliance. The next kitchen appliance I shall be making. So, yes, both the pigs are beyond excited to see me. I love their little piggy noises they make. I didn't film it this time like I normally do when I come home from a trip, but they missed me tremendously. And I gave them each a cantaloupe today, and they went nuts for it. Cleaned up their pool area, so now they've got a huge mud hole, fresh drinking water. Like, they really missed me. And my poor puppy, my big guy Thanos, he goes into this like depression when I leave, and it's so sad. So I think he loses weight when I'm gone too, which is not good for his kind of breed. But I'm back until the Chicago trip, and then he'll have to be sad for a whole week. And the pigs too. I hope they survive. That's going to be the longest I think I've been away from them. The pigs, I mean, because we went to Maine in December for a week. And that was the longest. Yeah, so we've done a couple trips. Never mind. We've done a couple trips away from the pigs. All longer than a couple days. And the really cool thing is, my wife and mother-in-law surprised me yesterday coming to the convention. That was really cool. And my wife was rocking her company T-shirt. It's funny because it's orange and blue, so I kept thinking it's like gator colors. But we chose it because it pops. It's not for the gators. It's, we may be in gator territory, but it's because the color pops. You see orange, it kind of pops. So, but that was fun. I'm glad they came down to see me. And even Manatee got to hang out with them. And that little sneaker used his charm and cuteness. Please, sir, may I have some more? And my sweet mother-in-law got him a T-shirt too, the same shirt as mine. So now we're matchies. So it's funny. Ryan, how are you, my friend? Are you shaking in your boots yet? Because I'm coming for your motion. Now that I've teamed up with Tacos. If you didn't see that video, she gifted me, out of the kindness of her heart, she gifted me 2 motors that she's had for years since she said I'm getting into motion. And she gifted them to me to use. So I'm going to use one of them in the coffee maker, or 2 of them, because maybe I can make the coffee maker do a grind thing, and then something for a water feature, but not water. I'll have to think. I will have to think. He heard you talking about him, and now he's standing at the door. Oh, sorry, buddy. Usually he doesn't come in here. Like, Jelly comes in here more than he does because he doesn't like to sit still. He wants to be roaming the property. You know, he's a good guard dog. So he likes to do that, but he heard me call him. That's funny. I'm surprised you didn't get into trouble with mother-in-law. No, no, she's got a great sense of humor. And like I said, I was telling, the spectators that were coming, it's my mother-in-law, Tracy. Well, my mother-in-law's name is not Tracy. So, obviously that was a fib. My mother-in-law's not a goblin or an orc. She's actually a really nice person. But as a mother-in-law does to a son-in-law, there are times that she does drive me crazy. But that's what the dynamic of a mother-in-law, son-in-law are supposed to have. So there are times that I make her really mad and upset, for things I say, because, again, you guys see me at the convention is exactly how I am at home. So no filter at home. I get yelled at by the wife because I say stuff, and I'm like, what? What'd I do? What'd I say? And, so, yes, there's times I get on her nerves, but that's family. So it's really cool that I'm one of the lucky few guys that actually has a mother-in-law that's good, because I've got some buddies that used to have mother-in-laws that were real scummy. So it's good that I actually got a good one. Good luck, because next year I'm making full motorized carousel process with brick built people and has. Okay, now you're gonna one it up. I'm the appliance guy, dude. Bring it. You can bring your carousel. I'm bringing a fridge, a washer, dryer. No, I'm not. I better not say it because then I'll have to do it. And that'd be a lot. No, but I am going to start doing some appliances because I think that would just be fun. Like 1-to-1, almost 1-to-1 ratio appliances. I think would be great. Ivan, yes, I am a real person. Yes, she is. That's what she kept getting that. That's the funniest thing is, like, I'm not gonna lie. I may not have a filter on my mouth, but I don't really, lie. So I do have a wife, guys, and I do have children. And if you don't believe me, Manatee has met all of them. Yeah, Blake was there for the when Manatee was here for that one party. So yeah. So yeah. I got real family. I'm not orphaned. Some days I want to be orphaned on certain family's side, but that's a different thing. That's between me and my therapist. Woo. Hey, that's a double jumper. And it's a jumper. So it's a triple jumper. More to the center. That's all I've done. And that much talking. My hands are working. That's all I've been able to take off. I think this has got more pieces than the microwave. Yeah. And they're printed on real Lego, and it's by my new undisclosed sponsor, Dynamo Bricks, who did this as well. Oh, you see that? Oh, yeah, Nexus, you would have got one if you just would have come down. So these guys do amazing stuff. They only print on real Lego or Duplo. So that's the back. It's just the top two are the same, or the top and the bottom are the same ones. I just put them backwards to make like a little cool flag. And these guys they print anything and everything you want on Lego. And they were so cool to be able to build, or not build, but to make those stickers for me. And in time, too, because me and, oh, Lord, I forgot both their names. I'm so sorry in case they're watching. Oh, I'm so tired. I forgot both their names. Either way, me and the husband we stayed up till like midnight texting each other back and forth, different design ideas, different things that we wanted to do for it. And then like towards the end, like about midnight, I was like, dude, I think we have it. Just if you can come up with any idea. Like I wasn't expecting them to do it that night, like actually get it done. I was like wanting to get it done for Chicago because, I want to represent, Florida and Chicago. But he brought it up to me Saturday morning, and I put it on the microwave. That is what made that microwave. That's why they are the true heroes of the microwave. I may have built it and designed 100% of it, or 99.99% of it, but that 0.1% that they invested their time into it made that microwave pop even more. Like, I'm even more excited to take it to Chicago now, because now it just doesn't look like a regular Lego microwave. Now it's up there. And I even there was 6 Lego masters there this convention, and all 6 of them were saying how great this was. But the one that really stuck out to me was when Steven Erickson came over to me, and he said, I've seen your builds in the last 6 years come and go. I've seen, what you can do. But I honestly, he said, not as a friend, but I'm telling you as a builder, this is probably one of your best that you've ever done. And he said that I actually had like chills going up my arms and everything, because I was like, other than him saying it, I was already feeling it, because the amount of reception that the microwave got, because people were like, it works? No, it doesn't. And I'd open the door and they're seeing it spin and the lights on. Oh, man, now I know how Ryan feels when people talk about his motion, so now I have to really work harder. Thanks a lot, Ryan. But no, it was received very well. So I'm definitely going to be, I think that's my niche now is going to do appliances. They don't really have a category for it. So now I'm going to have to bend the rules and make them change everything. But at the same time, just show people that there are different ways to build in Lego, I guess. So now I could be one of those kind of spokespeople. You don't just have to stick with the instructions or build the same thing you see that everyone else do. Why don't you build a 1-for-1 replica of a microwave or something goofy? Because I did. No regrets. No regrets. Not one on it. Except that I didn't make it sooner. Boom. Because if I would have made it for the Atlanta show, ooh, that toaster would have gone down. I'm telling you. That toaster. I hope me and him connect again. Or not connect, but I hope we see each other again at one of these conventions, and he brings that toaster and my microwave's there. And I hope there's a category for best appliance. Because I'm going to take that little toaster down like I'm the Iron Giant. My Maytag into 3 will take you down, little one. I gotta catch up on these things. Sorry. Let's see. Grumpy, I got in a free Orlando break with yeah, they were handing out a bunch of them too, like the little ones, the little bricks. I have a few of them on top of those, so they're handing out those as freebies too to a lot of people. But I'm technically calling them my sponsor for that because they did such a great job, and I've gotten a few things from them already, and their print quality is really good, and they are local, the southeast of America, but they a new company that started last year and are growing, and they're doing so good on the printing and custom stuff. Bam, it only took 30 minutes to clear probably the easiest one. Oh, I left my drink way over there. Excuse me. Oh, leg still healing. Why? Oh. But I did learn a lesson too on this convention before I pull the next part out and I read the stuff. The fog machine was a terrible idea, by the way. It didn't fog, it rather smoked the whole entire convention hall Saturday morning. And it was fog, but it didn't really go away fast, so I had to put it away. So if anyone's remembering that oh yeah, I was taking some of it apart at the convention. But yeah, so definitely weird that it didn't perform the way it was supposed to, because that would have been really cool for the final goodbye for the DJ booth to have the fog machine. You need a catalog for most unusual. Well, then they would have to make it as most unusual Lego or AFOL, and that would just be me automatically. So I would always win, and then people would whine, "Oh, I'm winning that award too much," So there could only be one me, though. No, it's not about the award. It's just the fact that I don't know what it was, but the guy won for a toaster, and I'm like, "Where's the onion bagel? You only have toast in there. That's not what I want." And I don't know why I took a personal vendetta against him. The guy had nothing. I have nothing against the guy. He's a great builder. He does great stuff. I mean, this is all for laughs and stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, why did I get that motivated to build a microwave? But then I keep telling myself what a lot of people said at the convention. They've never seen it. They've never seen a Lego microwave, except for in like modular buildings for minifigures. So, and then apparently everyone kind of voted unanimously, like at the convention, for me to do coffee maker. So this lady put a protest out there, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm having to convince myself I'm doing a coffee maker next. And then I'm going to get a Circuit City shirt that says Circuit City Manager or Appliance Manager as a joke. And for you that are too young to know what a Circuit City is, look it up. For those that do remember Circuit City, those were good times, weren't they? At least I'm getting like all my big base plates back, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do now because my coffee maker ain't that big. My coffee maker is only probably going to be this is a 48, so that's 24. So it's probably going to be 24 studs by 48 studs long. So it's half of this is probably what the coffee maker will be. So do I cut one of it? No, I'm joking. I'm not cutting one of this. I have enough base plates cut from other things that I can make a 24 by 48 base plate without worry. Catch up on track here. Who's better, Mark or Steven? Wait, are you asking me or are you asking the audience? Steven. I talk to Steven a bit more than Mark when I see him. I think I finally found my Lego type building sculpting. That's right, Rob. But who's been telling you that for a while? That's right. Yell at him, Miss Lib. Tell him it was me. You guys should see his wolf up close. Wham! The second one cleared out. That means I have 5 right now. Nice. I told you that, man. Your sculpting has come a long way. His wolf head is really good. He's got it, the eyes sunken in just right. There's a spot like black where it's hollowed out, where it looks like, that's where he's looking at you. And you are electrical, but you are lighting. So I'll just put you over here for now. DJ headphones. I'll go back over here for now. Oh, that sounds like, okay. Oh, that's Groot. Groot, I'll just put you over here for right now. Sorry, everything's just going to go somewhere else right now. But I just need the DJ parts. Or all the lights. Okay, this was entertaining. I should have gone through this box first. I can feel them, though. Okay. Keeping Jerry Britzia built. I just think it's funny. So, these are the 6x6 tiles that were printed on for the microwave. So all he did was print on one and print on the other, but he did it with such precision that when you look at the pictures, it really looks like it's one long piece of tile. So they did really good. They do. I have not seen anything they've done bad. I mean, they do phenomenal work. Oh, I know what that is. That's part of the cassette. Where is it at? Where did I put that cassette? Oh, well, it's part of the cassette for Groot's cassette thing that was in the DJ booth. I'll just put it right over here. Translucent pieces will go in the translucent colored drawer, because yes, there is a drawer for that. Let's see. Yeah, it's a Wolfpack den. It's really cool, but the sculpting, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm sure the people will enjoy the foliage and the trees and all that, but I see the sculpture and I'm like, that is epicness right there. So I told him he should do like Mount Rushmore or do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. So I think he can do it. I think he's got the. Oh, for the love of me! I think he's got the ability to do it. There's the front of the DJ booth. I do believe he could do it. Not just Mount Rushmore, but like any kind of sculpting. Like he should do like just busts, like not the Lego Star Wars head bust, but like statue busts like Beethoven or Bach, like you'd see like at universities and stuff, like busts like that. That's what I can see Rob doing. I know he's not like probably motivated to do that kind of stuff, but sometimes you don't know what you are until you do it. And I didn't know I was an appliance builder because apparently now, and I think I just figured out, because I do illegal building techniques now. That's right. That's the kind of mock builder I am. Oh, I think, okay. I don't think I'm making a red Keurig. I think I'm doing like a azure or whatever color that is. What color is that? Is that azure? The lighting's bad. Sorry. Or is that teal? My olden days of not learning Lego colors, I would have been like, that's teal. But, you know, everything's got some weird names to them. You need a category for I already read that. I don't understand category choices sometimes. No, I don't either, and I'm glad Nick and Amanda are actually taking a few out. They're taking either medieval or fantasy out, one of the two, because it's hard sometimes to pick between fantasy and medieval, because you got orcs, you got, they're doing the same thing. So they're going to take one away and keep the other, which I think is okay. That makes sense. But they're thinking maybe even taking away maybe the mech one. I think they were talking about it because there's something like there's not enough of certain builds anymore, or I don't know. But it doesn't matter. It would have been funny, though, if I took Best in Show. Or that, what's that one that Steven was giving away? The Lego Masters Build Award. Because when he was talking at first, I was like, he's sounding like he's going to say my name. Everything is sounding like my name. And then it turned out not to be. And I was like, this guy has got brown hair and glasses. Yes. He's built something we haven't seen yet. Yes. He's got it motorized. Yes. And it's not grumpy. What? That's how it felt. But it's okay. There's always the next convention. But it was definitely worth it to see the faces of people for that mock. Just because I've never seen one in Lego. I actually tried to find as many parts in the house without buying them to make the mountain taller. Yes, but unfortunately, if you want to have the right colors and all that, you may have to purchase what you need to get the final product look. The product look you're looking for. The product look you're looking for. We're going to say that sounds good. But no, I think if you, because you had it like a lot of colors on there, but I wasn't looking at the colors. I was looking at the curves and the lines, and the sculpting of that is where you can really see the wolf head, and it stands out real well. I know you got a lot of compliments on it, so I thought the speaker died on me. Having troubles with the JBL, so it's a good thing that the old DJ booth's not here anymore, because I'd have to upgrade and get another speaker, because that one's been played for about 4 years straight. It just plays when I'm in here. I'm building by myself. It plays for you guys on Monday nights. I've had it for 4 or 5 years now. It has come a long way. Look at all this I could use for the microwave. Jeez. Oh well. But so what realistically should I do after I do the coffee maker? Because I was thinking blender, but I'm like, no. Maybe I should do a toaster. No, I'm joking. I gotta do a toaster. I'm not gonna do a toaster. I'm now anti-toaster. It's microwave or nothing at all. I would have loved to see the turkey leg fly off. That was funny though when I did put it on there and it was actually spinning. Because next as she missed that, my lug built a little turkey for me to put into my microwave, and it did spin. It was a little too heavy because it was solid brick. So if it was hollowed, it would have been fine, but it wasn't. But no, it stayed on there and it did pretty good. But then I put a little army guy in there from Toy Story, and on his Jeep, and he stayed on there the whole time. So it was funny until the battery started dying, and he was like, he finally flew off. But it's ready for Chicago. After Dynamo Bricks printed that stuff up for me, this thing is ready for Chicago. I'm ready to see if, because I know they have the most realistic award up there, so that'd be kind of funny. Because I want to have the Dynamo Bricks print me up a warning label on the back, written in Chinese and American English, but then it has like warning in Chinese, warning in English, and then it has like the serial number. And then on the front, I want the Hamilton brick instead of Hamilton Beach. And then inside, I want like the warning microwaves can do whatever to you. So I want them to print up a few tiles for me so I can replace these. And then it'll really be a realistic microwave. But I'm not sure I'll have that for Chicago because I want to start concentrating on, because that's good as to go right now, as is. So now I want to focus on doing another, like the coffee maker. So for the next month and a half, or not even a month and a half now, we're down to 5 weeks. So for the next 5 weeks, I'm going to try to focus. And luckily, I'm going to take the DJ apart because I got a bunch of red bricks or plates and black plates that I can use. So this will definitely help. But I'm definitely going to try. But I think I might change the color up. I think that teal or azure color would probably look really good. It would pop with black. I think that would pop better than the red. What do you guys think? Let me. Should I go for should I go for a red to black, or should I go with the teal to black? I think teal to black would work pretty good because red to black would kind of look like it's Darth Vader's coffee maker, which I would be funny because then I can go for best Star Wars too. But I'm never going to go for the best Star Wars stuff. Ooh, my head. Ooh, my head. I think I'm going to do the teal. I think that'd be good better. I think that would look better. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I hope Miss Libby and Rob are ready for it. That's a 16-hour road trip. And where we're going, we don't need roads. We need bulletproof vests. Chicago joke? No, I kid. It's a wonderful windy city. Al Capone territory. That would be actually kind of cool if they had I'll have to check into it. Unless Rob, you're not busy sleeping. When did I have 4x4 tile? I have quite a few of them. When did I get those? I'm glad I didn't need them for the top because 6x6 was so much easier, but I have 5 4x4. I won't question it. It's more electronics. Yep, more lights and electronics. Oh, poor DJ Zero. He's finally going down. One girl thought it was the zebra from Madagascar. Sith roast, the dark of the Sith. The drink of the Sith. That's funny. That's just, I would. I can't do that though. There's already enough Star Wars people out there, so I'll leave that to the professionals. Leave them. Let them build all that. Snot, that's a clip. That's a snot. That's a clip. That's a snot. That's a slide. That's a snot. That and that. Oh, that's not up there anymore. Those are printed. The printed one has been moved over there. Your plates. Your plates. Your slope. Your plates. Your plates. Your slope. And the rest should just be basic. You could build a Lego air fryer. Ooh, that's a good idea. Oh, George Foreman grill. Just thought of that too. An air fryer would be really good. That's the best way to do your chicken nuggies, by the way, people. Not in the oven, but in the air fryer. Talk about delicious. And they got to be dino, remember? Dino nuggies taste better than regular nuggies. But, boom. We're going to make all these plates. Man, I really did use a lot of parts and pieces for that DJ booth. It's come a long way in the year it started on it. Now it's coming down. But I'm definitely keeping Jerry Brixia. I should do a blender and do like a big minifigure like Timmy up there of James Bond. That way it's like he's ordering his shaken not stirred martini. Nah. Keep it simple, baby. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Did I do anything else? No, I guess I didn't. It's not big. Inverted slope. Air fryers. Oh. Man, I put a lot of work into this fake DJ, didn't I? Regular slopes. Boom. Boom. Oh, there's 3 plates. Yes, Ryan, Manatee was here. He was the second one. Rob was the first. Jeez, you'd know that if you were here on time, young man. Gosh. Good panini press. Good Cuban does sound good, too. Yeah. Well, see, those can all be added to the list because they're all going to be their appliances that I'm going to have to eventually build for conventions. So funny though. Just going to slowly become the appliance guy. Oh, one bite. Thought it was all too bad, but don't so bad. Hey, my big owl's hooting. Big male barn owl. He's hooting away. You may be able to hear him. He's calling for his wife. She's out flying around. You'll hear a slower and a more low or high pitch, but it's hoo 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 hoo. That's her calling back. So it's quite cute. What's an arch? That's how I have that rendered as an arch. Plate, plate, plate. You're not plate. Plate, plate, plate. Plate. You're not plate. You're not plate. And you're plate. Yeah. I use so many plates on this thing. Why? Why? There. Lego frying pan. Flying. You said fly. No, that's not even flying. It's FFYING. It's flying. Lego frying pan. You would. Oh, a wok. Oh. I walk 500 mile. I walk 5. I should stop. That's probably insensitive to somebody. My apologies, people. My apologies. It's just that's how I read Nexus's comment there. My apologies. But I get it, Nexus. I get it. A frying pan would be acceptable. That's all black. So for the first couple next applications, well, appliances, I don't want them to be black just because the DJ booth was black, the microwave is black, and the portrait has a black frame. So it's a lot of black on black on black. And I need to diversify my color profile a little to get more audience participation and getting over to my mock. Don't know what I'm looking for, but they're there. Okay, your rounds. This not blah blah blah. We'll get you later. Let's see what you. Oh, these are so in front of the DJ booth. I'm gonna keep using the flag, but I may have showed you guys before. So that's a stormtrooper playing a guitar. The lights look really cool behind it. This is from Brick Brine, Brine. She made that. That's actual glass, which is cool. Then there's one of those. Oh gosh, I'm so out of it right now. I don't remember their names. Talik, whatever. But she's in a bikini. There's the 501st search. Oh, you can't see it. There's no light. There you go. 501st searching for someone, and then bomb squad. I don't have light behind it, but I'm trying to go there. Bomb squad. So that was what was flashing in front of the DJ booth behind the dance floor. So those will just stay. So in the VIP area, here's the couch. Nice red and black couch, just for celebrities to sit on. Oh no, it's coming apart. Just like that. One more. Probably only go for another half hour if that's all right, because again, I'm still trying to recover. I do want to spend more time with the missus. I knew what you were saying, Nexus. Don't worry. I was just making fun of you because I'm mean. I'm a mean person. If I was in that movie Mean Girls, I'd have been the number one. No, you go over there. You go over there. But at least I'm getting this part taken care of, so that will clean up this whole entire build area, as you saw in the fast beginning of the film or stream. That the Lego room is a mess, but it's mostly convention stuff away. But now this is all built, or room for building, so I can get started on many more ideas to come. Ooh, yes. All right, there we go. I really don't know how this couch came together and like how I thought of it. So weird. But how's everyone else doing? What's everyone else working on? Thinking of? How's work going? Things like that. Come on, people. It's called communication, two-way communication. Yeah, we'll pick that up there. Maybe. So many plates. So many plates. I got plates on plates. I got plates on plates. Plates on plates. Parts on parts. Fits on fits. Oh, this is from the light. I was like, what is this from? This is from those big lights. So those are all the minus those. Okay. So those are the only ones that are not. Oh, it's not. This is all going to be great, except for the top. Yep. Oh boy. Now I'm going to have all this black and not use any of it for a while. Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. Why? Why did I punish myself again? Please. Oh, there we go. But at least that is clear. Just clearing that up. Both of them in there. Clearing it up. I really did not think this was this many pieces in this, and this, and this, and this. In the DJ booth. It's just one wall, one partial wall. Wow. There we go. So this will be a little easier now. Again, I wish I would have torn this down before I did the microwave. There's all these pieces would have been exactly what I had to keep ordering. 2x8s, 2x6s, 2x10s. Just because I don't want to do like 2x2s all the way around that microwave there. Hey, look at that. That's 2x10. You know how expensive 2x10s get if you have to order so many? Do you? No, because you didn't build a microwave. But I did. You're terrible. No regrets. 2x8s, 2x6s. He was a fool. A fool, Harry Potter. A fool. All right. Oh, here's the back. Are you going to get any of the new Lego City Summer sets? I'm going to try. I can't say yes or no to that, but I'm going to try because I do want to try to save a little more money, especially since Rob is making me go to Chicago. You know, that's already eating into my Lego budget for the year. It's all plates. Yep. Yeah, that's perfectly in there. If I need those plates, I'll separate them then. That just saves a little time. Oop, that's hot in there. 2x8s, 6s, 2x6s, 2x6s, 2x8s, 2x6s. Oh, why did I punish myself? 2x10. But yes, I probably will get a couple of the City sets because, I mean, the City Wave line has come a long way in the last couple of years. And they've really done, actually, I will take it apart. They've come a long way and done some really good sets. There's quite a few that will look good if I can add them and actually work on my city. But now that I've opened up this new kind of creative spark in me for appliances, which is weird. I don't know. I need to work on my city, but maybe you need to spend the night in Manatee. We'll throw on a movie, some popcorn, and build the city until our heart's content. Should do a whole grumpy sleepover. Invite everyone. We'll all just party and build Lego. That wasn't that bad. I'll play it slow. It wasn't that bad. Whew. It's a lot. It doesn't even feel like I've done a lot, but I have. The box doesn't look like it's ever ending. But this is 3/4 full, and that's just plates. And then 2 buys are 1/4 full. So, and then there's going to get more now, but yeah. But that box don't look like I've touched anything. Oh, so many good bricks in here. Oh well, at least I have them now. Now they're loosened and ready to go. This must have been the other side of the front. The back of the front. But not the back where the back is actually out, but the back of the front. So here's the front, it's the back of the front. Here's the back of the back. But this is the front of the back, but the back of the front. Yep, that actually works out. Tile too. Yeah, this is part of the other bit of the front, but the back of it. Oh. Yes. Oh, I have the power. All the plates I gotta use. Oh. But now when I play music, people won't have to ask, is that coming from the DJ booth? Nope, it'll just be coming from my phone now. Maybe one day I'll go back and revamp the DJ booth, and when my skills get better, a DJ booth and a tiki bar. But for now, nay, I say nay. Oh, this is the front. This is the modified 1x2. I think I might get the itch. I might get the new Lego City Classic Beach Tram set to put in my Lego City. I'll have to look at. I know there's a beach tram. I've seen a couple of things. I didn't see the beach. I do have the new catalog over there, so I'll have to peruse through it. Check online too, of course, but that'd be cool. But again, I just can't do trains because I got the upper train like you see in Chicago and New York City, but I'm trying to not use up so much train stuff because that's going to get expensive. Trains get expensive. Train pieces, tracks not so much. Actually, tracks not too bad, but it seems like trains themselves just seem to get expensive. Plus, then you have to have a train yard and all this and that. Just like how I don't have an amusement park in my city because it would just take up so much room. And if I was just doing city building, I think I could, do everything like that. But mine's just more of a town, a small town with. Actually, I have no streetlights, so the town has no streetlights. It's like Stars Hollow. That's right, Gilmore Girls right there. Oh, one of those devil, not bricks. I had to use every piece that I had in black for this thing. That's why it's funny that I make a microwave out of all black, and all my black pieces were in the DJ booth. That's why I had to order more black pieces. Ha 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 ha. Ooh.
Ouch. If you torture your daughter with seeing Moana, you know she will torture you with seeing Masters of the Universe. Here's the thing, though. I don't mind seeing it because I remember actually seeing the original with Dolph Lord, whatever his last name is, as He-Man, the 1980s one. So yeah, if I can suffer through that one, I think I can suffer through this one. So yeah. Besides, if I tell her it's free food after that, she'll still come. That's how I motivate her. She'll deal with the torture as long as there's food. And now that she's over 21, because she's 23, as long as there's booze too. So, got a little booze hound. I think I have enough black pieces to actually make a replica of Mark's Black Castle. This is crazy. Absolute crazy. This was all my black pieces in my collection for the DJ booth before the microwave. Because I had, like I said, I had to order a bunch for the microwave. Oh, here's all the city minifigures. I can put them back in the city. They were my dance people. Oh, here's the front. The tape deck thingy. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. It's in his name. Oh, and just like that, it was taken down. Downtown, I broke it down. I said, downtown, give me the pieces. That's all tile. Yeah, definitely learned a lot with this build, though. Definitely learned a lot. Gotta make sure you have that storytelling detail in this thing when you build stuff like this. Jumper, clip, or tile. What's funny is I don't remember even how I built this. It just came together perfectly. Perfect harmony. Ooh, that's a nice long tile I could have used. Oh, it's in the past, Grumpy. It's in the past. And now it is destroyed. Bwaha, bwaha, bwaha. And there we go. And there we go. Nope, I need that one. Doesn't want to fall on my finger. Snap bricks, snap bricks, snap bricks, snap bricks. I used a lot of snap bricks. That's where they all gone too. Oh, look at that. I forgot that one. The VIP entrance. So if I can, there we go. It's easy when it's on one of these base plates. 48 by 48. It's a little trickier. Oh, I was thinking that was a big chunk of plate I was about to pick up. Let's bring it off so slowly. There we go. There we go. There's a chunk. There's very slow chunk. I think it's just Nexus and Manatee watching now, or Robin Manatee, or someone and someone. So thank you for staying and watching. I know this is a boring stream today, but it had to be done. This stuff had to be taken apart because it would have just sat in the box for a long time, and I would have been lazy and never gotten to it. And we need these parts for future, especially these red ones, we need them for future projects. So, like I said, I won't be staying on too long, or much longer even. So, probably get this plate or this base plate done, and maybe one more big chunk, and we'll call it then. So, just because I understand it's a little boring for you guys. But every once in a while, we have to have a sorting string. Big chunk. Oh, well, it went back in there. Big chunk. And every once in a while, you gotta have those boring strings because you gotta sort stuff. But I will definitely show how much I've sorted. There's another big chunk. Oh, I need that piece. Yes. Big chunk. And me. Oh, and the missus. Go. At least these plates are coming off a little easier. Go. Ooh. Filled it up. Almost. Almost filled it up. It'll be filled up after all these plates, that's for sure. Tile one's quarter full, and that's tile. Oh, don't break. Okay, good. Damn, really went down scraping to the last bit with the plates I had. 2x2 plates I was using here. Whew. This was a year long making with this DJ booth, so lots of different techniques. It's funny, I can see the different techniques from the beginning of it to now, to the end of it. Like where I learned different ways to build it, or build better. It's kind of funny. This whole mock shows like the whole transition of my time building. Boom, and getting there. Oh. Yes. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh. Yeah. Boom. There we go. Not that one. Yeah, I hope my daughter visits again, not just for holidays or birthdays. She needs to drive her hour and a half up here and see me. Okay. Miss torturing the little devil. But it's crazy. Never thought I'd actually miss my children when they were away, but I do. They don't live here and I miss them. And I don't want to miss them. They're adults. I want to enjoy life, but no, I miss them. Well, at least I get a green base plate back that I don't remember using, but that's okay. Ooh. And we go. Nice clean green base plates. Except for these pieces. Actually, I might call it quit after these pieces if you guys don't mind. I want to spend a little time with her before she has to go to bed before work and before I pass out because it's been a busy few days. In a good way. So nothing bad, just in a energy use way. All my energy is depleted. Okay, there's one plate. I had to order a bunch of 2x3 tiles, and what's really bad is all these are 2x3 tiles. So long, farewell, DJ Booth, you're gone. You may or may not be built again. So long. Oh, don't worry, we still have a couple more pieces. We still have a couple more pieces. Tile. Oh well. Oh, two more to go. Two more of these. Boom. And then I'll be signing off for you guys. There we go. But as you can tell, almost filled up, and that's a lot of plates. One by one is not so much, but they always help. Half a box of 2x2, mostly 2x6, 2x8, and 2x10, and then a quarter of black tie. So, and then just an eighth or a 16th of jumpers, but not bad. I mean, there's still a lot down there, but I can do that during the week because I want my streams to be a little more adventurous and fun. So, but other than that, I'll just push this out of the way so I don't trip on it as I try to exit the vehicle. But other than that, I'm glad you stayed, enjoyed, and listened to me not complain for once. Interesting. But I did have a good time. Good seeing Rob, my wife. Good seeing Manatee. Good seeing his mom, my mother-in-law, and everyone else I saw that surprised me. Thank you. And thank you for staying and watching. And I will see you guys next time. So stay grumpy. And as they say, be good to one another.